So this morning, I wanted to do a part two on what we talked about yesterday. And I was trying to think about a way to put it succinctly, but it's kind of a three-part thing, I think. We talked yesterday about what we focus on, we manifest. And so we are typically manifesting our brokenness, our fragmentation, our falling short. When in reality, that isn't what's going on. That is a very small segment, perhaps, of what's going on, because even the idea that we're falling short is an idea. It's not a reality. It's just a perception. But I was thinking of some things that are kind of undeniable, like our health, right? If our health is not good. And this week, my son was feeling unwell. He actually had some really pretty complicated rash on his arm. And that is all he could focus on, right? Is this complicated rash on his arm. And being his mom, I tried to explain to him that that was just one part of what was going on with him, but that his body was very healthy. There was just one small part that was trying to strengthen itself. And that was really hard for his mind to wrap around, because he just wanted to keep talking about the thing that was uncomfortable for him. And pretty much by the end of the weekend, we were rejoicing in our ability to run and jump and not have the rash all over our body, not have it on our other arm, not have it on our face. And that in general, his body was really, really healthy. He just had this one little part that was trying to figure itself out. And I think he got it to the degree an 8-year-old could get it. But that's really where we are, right? In this 8-year-old mind of focusing on what's not working. We do this so much with partners. We have this wonderful partner that loves us in so many ways, but we can't get past the one way that they don't love us, right? The one way that they're not doing what it is that we believe they should be doing. Now, remember, that's not necessarily the truth. It's only our belief. They come from a different perspective. So the thing that you might value, they might not. And so what's the antidote for all of this? I think you already know what I'm going to say. It's gratitude. Right? If instead of focusing on what is displeasing to us, so that energy of things being displeasing just keeps growing till it encompasses our whole mind. What if we trained ourselves, which is what we're doing, right? We've already been trained just unconsciously. We're consciously training ourselves now. And what if we trained ourselves to first focus on what is good? The wholeness of things. And so the energy put toward what isn't working is insignificant, because we started yesterday with where the focus goes, the energy flows. So I have much more energy flowing toward what's not working than what's working. So if I focus on all the wonderful things that are happening in life right now, then I get more of that. Simply, it's not like more things come to me. It's simply because that's where my mind is set. And I experience the wonder of life instead of my perceived imperfections, or not my perceived imperfections of myself, but the world around me, right? Because this is slightly part of being a victim to things. And so it truly is a practice, and there's so many ways we can go about it. We can make our gratitude list. We could really just stop and pause, and whenever the mind is going negative, train ourselves to think about 5 wonderful things that are happening in the moment. And it could be simply, I am breathing. And that is such a gift in life, that I get to be living this life and experiencing it as it is in the moment. We could always start with that. And it really helps to meditate because it already sets our mind in such a high vibration that you can feel yourself in real time fall to the negativity. Oftentimes, if we're not meditating or making ourselves conscious every day, we live in a state of unconsciousness. So negativity is just our field. But when we're meditating, we up our frequency every morning or every evening when you're meditating. And so you can feel that shift. Really, it is quite significant. And you tend to do it less. When you recognize it happening, you tend to do it less. So it's about awareness. And once we have that awareness, we shift the focus. Whatever is disturbing us is one small part. And we want to concentrate on the greater whole, because this is about remembering that we are already whole. Shall we meditate? Find your comfortable seat, put your headphones on if you're using them. And take that first conscious breath of like, I get to do that. I get to breathe in and breathe out. It's not a given. This life is not a given. It's a gift. Maybe we even breathe in and out of the experience that we get to have on these mornings together. We get to meditate, that we have a device that we can do it on. We have a community that wants to do it with us. And we have the time to do it. That's all a gift. And the wisdom. You'll find your gazing point and rest in your stillness. May feel that mind pecking at you. But this, but that. But right now, you're in training. No, I'm focusing on one thing. Start to feel the miracle of the body. And the way it always is supporting us, without ever being asked, does all the things it needs to do to keep us healthy. One of those things is the beautiful movement of your diaphragm. It's feeling that going up and down. Thinking the movement of your pelvic floor. Be that shift of the crown of your head. So there's both a spaciousness on the inhale and a rest as you exhale. And you're harmonizing with your body, you're harmonizing with nature. And so your body will soon match the frequency of the nature around you, which is also a gift. live on an incredibly beautiful planet, which is always serving us. Can we bring that into our awareness? When you're ready, you can close your eyes. Feeling the body harmonizing and the frequency lifting. We also might become aware of the room around us, the shelter that we have that also keeps us safe, warm. Another gift. Not everyone has a shelter like this. Begin to feel how fortunate we are, that feeling of being fortunate. Appreciation starts to build in the heart. And now maybe you're focusing more on how lucky you are, how beautiful your life really is, instead of those problems that were there perhaps just a minute ago. If we are wanting to resolve something, a much better place to resolve it is from a feeling of being fortunate. Than a feeling of lack, a feeling of desperation. We look at those small things that need to be addressed from above, a place of wholeness, from feeling blessed. They take up so much less space, these issues, when we are recognizing and living inside of our wholeness. Letting that be the vibration that our energy is flowing toward. Getting ready to listen with the presence of our body. As the singing bowls come on, remind yourself not to listen with your ears, but allow those sounds to affect the vibration in your cells. Feel the waves coming towards you, but also what your body produces as a result of feeling those sounds. Once you're ready and in your own time, begin to notice change in energy, the feeling of wholeness. Taking your time to become aware of that genuine shift. Knowing that this is a place that you could live from, and that you do not need to contract. And there is nothing you need to do other than to put your awareness here, to pay attention to this vibration. You would like, and you have a word to describe your morning blessing, please go ahead and share that.